Hey, what's happening, everyone? My name is Speedstreak. Welcome to Speedstreak Discussions. Discuss news, topics, updates, discussions, and reactions, but before video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, and anything geek related. Well, everyone, for this reaction video, we're going to be looking at a trailer for an upcoming new indie show called Calling All Villains. Now, this is actually a project that's being created by none other than Zamination, who actually worked on a lot of music videos and actually collaborated with Glitch Productions, and they've done a lot of really cool videos, including the Amazing Digital Circus, different music videos, as well as their own Freddy and Friends show, which is actually really creative. But now they're coming out with their own original show, and what's cool is that it's actually focusing on two characters from the SMG4 channel, which actually started the Glitch Production series. And these two characters are actually villains from the SMG4 channel they're called Mr. Puzzles and Mr. Weapons. And it's focusing on them who are, well, so long story short, they were originally in the SMG4 channel. They were originally villains in their own universe, but due to some time and space shenanigans, they wound up in a different dimension, and they're trying to find their place in the world. And they noticed, and what's interesting is that we actually got a teaser trailer a while back featuring Mr. Puzzles, and I'm really excited to see what we're gonna be expecting, and I really can't wait to see what we're gonna be expecting from this. So what will we see in this trailer? Well, it's time for us to dive in and see what we'll be expecting up next for Calling All Villains. Alright, everyone, here we are with the trailer for Calling All Villains, and yeah, once again, I'm really excited that this is I'm really excited for this. I'm looking forward to see what we're gonna be expecting, and I think we're gonna see Mr. Weapons here as well. So without further ado, oh yeah, it is Mr. Weapons! Oh no! So we got separated. Ooh. Oh, he thought he was dead. Oh.
Fly high, Shakespeare. Hope you're out there somewhere.
Oh, that's the original actor who voiced. Oh. Huh? I really love the animation. Ooh, October 31st. Most likely. Like 97% sure, but that changes will let you know. Awesome! That is so cool. Yeah, this is just a short trailer, but oh, that's so cool. That is so freaking cool. So that is so cool. So what's cool? So what's interesting is that so from what you see here, Mr. Weapons is in fact is an assassin from his own dimension, and looks like he's continuing on with that, and and it looks like what's cool. Well, I'll talk more about it as we break down the trailer, but it is interesting that he is continuing his assassinating and his assassinating job, and looks like, and what's interesting is that he actually got, well, I'll talk more about that, but seriously, the animation looks so freaking smooth. I really like that. Alright, let's break it down! So it's really cool that we get our first look at Mr. Weapons here, and what's interesting is that he actually got a redesign from his SMG4 look, which is which was created in Gmod, and it looks like to be a really good improvement here. Yeah, because in his SMG4 model has bulkier legs, but it looks like it's, yeah, he definitely has a huge definitely some design changes. But he looks really freaking cool, and I really love the animation style to it. So it looks like here in a flashback that both he and Mr. Puzzles, after they sealed the portal, were trying to stay together, but they were accidentally separated. And what's interesting is that the previous trailer did show Mr. Puzzles being, well, being hurtled in the being thrown into the wormhole by himself, and after he was separated after he and Mr. Weapon separated, and it's actually a bit of a reference to the first Super Mario Brothers movie when Mario and Luigi were first traveling through the Mushroom Kingdom, and Mario and Luigi were accidentally separated, and Luigi ended up in the Badlands. That's really cool. And what's interesting, yeah, and it does show that Mr. Weapons realizes that, yeah, he doesn't know where he is, that he's in a new different universe, and he's been constantly looking for Mr. Puzzles, and it looks like both he and Mr. Puzzles believe either the that well, the other has, well, died. And it is, yeah, because in the original SMG4 series, they were villains, but eventually they did become friends. And what's interesting is that this trailer actually dropped on the same day that the SMG4 video Guns and Puzzles first aired, and that was actually when Mr. Puzzles and Mr. Weapons decided to work together, well, for the first time, and that was pretty cool. And seriously, and I really like how he uses his chainsaw for the song to honor his fallen friend. And we do see here he's continuing his assassinating as he has a kill list. But like in the teaser trailer with Mr. Puzzles, the TV turns on as he turns around and notices that, yeah, it has a strange logo, and it is definitely the calling all villains logo. And we don't know, and well, it looks like both he and Mr. Puzzles will be going to the same location where that logo is, and they'll definitely be reunited with each other, which would be really cool as they meet other villains. And I'm really excited that the pilot's dropping October 31st. And what's cool is that a lot of indie show projects have actually been released in October, including The Amazing Digital Circus and the Has Been Hotel, and I don't know if there are others. I think there were, yeah, but I know there were other indie shows that also dropped on Halloween. But they also said it's most likely. We're at 97% sure, but if that changes, we'll let you know. So, well, at least Zamination will know that if something happens, or if if something gets delayed or not, they'll let us know when the when the release date for the pilot would change. But I think, but yeah. So I don't know if it'll change to earlier or later, but I think it's perfect for Halloween because it's calling all villains, and that's perfect because Halloween is a really great holiday for villains. And it kind of reminds me of Mickey's House of Villains, with the villains taking over the House of Mouse on Halloween, which makes sense. But yeah, overall, even though this is a short teaser trailer, I'm really excited for this, and I can't wait to see both Mr. Puzzles and Mr. Weapons going to the location where all the villains are being called and not only reunited, but see what their new universe has in store. And I also can't wait to see what new characters they'll be meeting, including new villains. And I don't know if they'll be seeing some of the other characters, like the original main villains from Freddy and Friends. I think their names were Kazam and Ellie. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that'll be pretty cool. Sort of like a crossover. But we'll see what happens. And once again, I'm really excited, and I really can't wait to. And once again, I really can't wait to see what Calling All Villains has in store this Halloween. So that was my reaction and thoughts for the Calling All Villains trailer. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you excited for the Calling All Villains trailer? What are your thoughts about it? And what are your thoughts about both Mr. Puzzle's design and Mr. Weapon's design? And what would you like to see for the Calling All Villains pilot? Well, let me know in the comment section down below. So that's gonna be all the time I have today for this video, but don't go out without playing on more reactions and discussions to look forward to more soon. So stay tuned for more. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to check out my other Let's Plays where I do all types of gaming. Well, be sure to check out my other reaction videos where I react to TV show trailers, movie trailers, video game trailers, as well as my other reactions to the Amazing Digital Circus series, and some of my other reactions as well. And also be sure to check out my other content where I do Let's Plays, reviews, discussions, top 10s, voice questions, challenges, and video ratings. And if this is the type of content you're watching, keep updated for these videos, please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. So once again, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Speedstreak.